Back in Nigeria, former Storms record rapper Sasha critically acclaimed producer and recording artist Kobams Asuquo and rapper Vector the Viper will replace Kenny Ogungbe, producer Idi Kabaso and Asha Gangali as judges of the Niger Search Season 2. Entertainment News on Channels Television got access to the pre-airing shoot in Lagos State, and the delectable Sasha explained what it felt like growing in the industry to becoming a talent judge. Hear her.
Yeah, it's always good to see you when you come around, and I've been watching from behind, seeing how you react to the songs and all of that. Do you get that sense of nostalgia when watching these young guys perform and all of that?
Absolutely. It's so overwhelming. Sometimes I have goosebumps just watching them perform, because I was here at some point. I think I even did a couple of competitions at some point too. So I know what it feels like to just wear your heart on your sleeve and just be in front of all these people sharing your talent and hoping to be picked. But the great thing about it is, whether you win a show or not, if you have talent, you're still going to make it. You just have to stay consistent and keep giving your best. So I'm so proud of all the contestants. I feel like one of them.
So moments ago, I was speaking to Vector about how both you and him have your background in hip-hop and foundation in hip-hop and all of that. And I say, if you have contestants that have bias for hip-hop on the show, should they start feeling very comfortable, like, oh, all right, at least we're going to have two judges on our side?
Yeah, the thing is, I feel like usually there's like a misconception with like hip-hop artists, and they say, oh, maybe they just rap, they just talk over beats. But we're also very musical, because what we're doing is poetry, is rhythmic applied poetry, and there's a lot of knowledge required to be able to do that successfully. And so we do have to know a lot of music to be able to just speak over beats and make it sound good. So whether you're a rapper or not, if you're a musician, you can be part of a music show. And the interesting thing is, we actually had two rappers on the show, earlier contestants, before we got to the finals, and they did very well, but at some point they had to be eliminated. But that's the beauty of Niger Star Search. It's that every genre of music was represented on this show. So rap has a chance, Afrobeat has a chance, High Life has a chance, Fuji has a chance, Broadway, like we've seen so many different variations, and Nigerians are just so super talented. So yes, feel safe that we're here, but know that even when you sing, we can hear your tone.
Absolutely. So two more questions, and the last one on Niger Star Search. Speaking about the quality of talent that you have seen, are you confident that the next generation of Nigerian music is it's going to be in safe hands?
Oh, I absolutely think the next generation of next generation of Nigerian music is in safe hands. They are so talented, and I feel like with the sort of resources that are available now, where you can make beats on your phone, do all sorts of things, we're beginning to see people do unimaginable things that maybe you had to travel to this part of the town to go and do this, or meet somebody. Technology has made things a lot easier. One of the things that we just did on the show is have a self-composition performance, and they've performed their own songs twice now. And even the structure, being able to give feedback in real time to help them, write better music. I feel like we're in for a very nice ride. I'm so confident.
All right, last question, and there's no way I'm not going to ask about you and your music. Of course, I know that once a creative, you're always a creative, even if you're not putting out works and all of that. But what are the chances that perhaps we might still get a Sasha P album? And also, I heard somebody say, I think it was last year, that perhaps there might be a Tribes album, that there was somebody who was trying to get the Tribes back together. Was it true? Is it that someone was trying to get the Tribes back together?
I have no idea of that or who said that, but I mean, that would be a nice thing to do. Everybody gets nostalgia when you think of that whole collective, very talented people. And yes, I do get I do flirt with it now and again, so you never know. There just might be